Hey guys, welcome to Fitness for Older Adults. I hope you're all doing well and feeling nice and limber after our warm-up. We're going to start with some stretching and strength exercise that I like to call the waving palm tree. Alright, it starts with a little squat, followed by which you're going to raise your hands high into the air. You're going to lean left and right. Then you're going to do a hip hinge with your hands on your hips, followed by raising your chest to stretch your abdominals. There's a side view. It's a small squat. You don't have to go too deep. Have your ankles above your knees, above your shoulders, similar to as you would to stand up out of a chair. Then you're going to lean back and forth to stretch your latissimus dorsi. Those are the muscles in between your arms and your spine below your shoulder blades. A variation of this, you can simply sit in a chair and raise one leg at a time. Be careful not to push against the handrails, as we want you to activate your abdominals and your leg muscles. Alright, now choose your variation and tell someone in your breakout room that they're going to do an awesome job. You guys got this. Woohoo! Alright. Here's a video of me doing 10 of them. Follow along with the video. Remember to keep your back straight. Nice, nice. Go to hip hinge. Activate those glutes. Raise your chest. Here comes the second one. Lean to the left. Lean to the right. Hip hinge. Back straight and tight. Raise your chest. Breathe in. Third squat. Lean left. Lean right. Hip hinge. Raise chest. Keep your back straight. You guys got it. Doing awesome. The hip hinge. And raise your chest. Stretch those abs. Here's the sixth squat. We're halfway there. Now you're going to stand tall and lean left and right. You want to feel that stretch in your lats, those muscles on your back below your shoulder blades. Raise that chest. Breathe in. Stretch those abs. Here's the seventh squat. Leaning while standing tall. Get that good hip hinge. You should activate your glutes. Breathe. 8. Only lean as far forward as you want. Keep it up, guys. You're doing great. Almost done. Nice. That's number 9. Here's our last one. Give it your best shot. You guys got this. It's going to be great. Stand as tall as you can. You guys are doing great. Encourage your friends. Nice. And that's it. That's number 10. Unless I miscounted.
Hi guys, I'm going to be taking you through some exercises that focus on balance. So for this first exercise, you're going to need a chair, a tabletop, or something to hold on to for stability. So what we're going to be doing is holding on to whatever you have for support, lifting the other arm in the air, and then bringing that same foot up. So you're going to be balancing on one leg. And what this is going to do is going to activate your core and your leg muscles. So if you ever find that you are off balance, swaying one way or the other, it's going to give you the strength necessary to hold yourself upright so you don't end up falling over. So again, arm on the chair or tabletop, one arm in the air and one leg up. If you find that it's really hard to stay balanced on one leg, then you can just bring your other leg down, hold it for a second, recenter, and then come back up. If you find that this is too easy and you don't need the stability, you can always just walk away from the chair and do it on your own. And so we'll do this for 10 seconds on each leg. I'll count for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now you'll switch to the other leg. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then we'll just go for a second set and we'll move on to the other one. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then last one on the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job, you guys. Alright, this next exercise is going to be calf raises. This is going to work on strengthening your ankles. A lot of reasons that older adults will fall is because they lose their footing and their ankles aren't strong enough to help hold them upright. And so we're going to be working on strengthening those today. So again, grabbing a chair, tabletop, whatever you need for stability. You're just going to rise up until you're on your toes and then slowly come back down. Remember to keep this motion nice and controlled. You don't want to go too fast. If this is too hard for you and you find that it's really hard to balance, you can always just go up until your heels are just barely off the ground. You don't have to go all the way up on your toes. And if you find that this is really easy, again, you can let go of the chair and do the exercise, or you can do it on one leg at a time. And so, again, I'll go through this with you guys. We're going to do 2 sets of 10. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then just take a little break. You can shake out your legs if you want, grab a little sip of water, whatever you need, and then we'll do the second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good work. All right, so for this last exercise, you're going to need some stairs, steps, or any small platform to step up onto. We're going to be doing lateral step-ups. And so much like the first exercise, this is going to help strengthen any muscles that you need to hold yourself upright. So if you lose your center of balance, this is going to strengthen those muscle groups that'll help keep you upright. So you're just going to step up onto the chair, or step, and then you're going to push yourself up. And then slowly come back down, recenter, and then do it again. If this is really hard for you, an alternate can be just to do it forward facing, and then just go up on this different leg. And then we're not going to have a hard version of this because it's already hard enough on its own. So we're going to do just 10 on each leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we'll go ahead and do it on the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's going to be it for our balance portion of today. Good job, everybody.
But what I'm going to do today, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to lead you guys through a game of Simon Says. And so hopefully, not only will you guys be able to warm up and stretch and do some activities, but also be able to practice your cognitive abilities and your listening abilities. So make sure you listen to me. And if you guys don't know how to play Simon Says, essentially, for example, I will say, Simon says, touch your toes. And then you go down, touch your toes. But if I were to go back and I would just say, all right, you guys, go ahead and touch your toes, and you guys follow through that, that is wrong. But today, usually in that situation, you'd step out and not be participating, and then the last man standing wins. But for today, if you mess up, so be it. We're still trying our best and still stay in there, because the whole point of this is to move in the first place. So stay in there and just keep listening to my commands. Hey guys, there's one thing that I want to make sure that you guys know that is clear and an objective of ours today, and that is to practice positive self-talk. And during this game, it is really easy to mess up and slip up, but if you do, right after, as a response, I want you guys to say something kind or positive to yourself as a response. So if you mess up, just say like, I'm capable, I'm wonderful, I'm smart, or I got the next one. Something to get yourself going and keeping yourself thinking in the moment and not worrying about the past. And also encourage each other afterwards. So just think of ways to be positive to yourself and encouraging to those around you. So first one, Simon Says, touch your toes. Get a good hamstring stretch. And Simon Says, stand back up. And this is a good neck and shoulder stretch. So I want you guys to reach up to the sky, look up. But Simon didn't say that. So for you guys that did that, you're wrong, but that's okay. Stay in. Simon Says, reach up to the sky. Look up to the ceiling. Stand strong. All right, Simon Says, bring it back down. All right, Simon Says, if you need a chair to sit down, go ahead and sit down. But if you don't, I would prefer you guys to sit on the ground. All right, Simon Says, extend your right leg out. So if you're sitting on the chair, it's gonna look like this, extending it straight out. Simon Says, go ahead and reach for your toes, your right toes. Simon Says, let go. Simon Says, let your leg down. Simon Says, extend your left leg out. Simon Says, touch your toes, your left toes. Get a good hamstring stretch. Hold that for a little bit. Simon Says, go at ease. And Simon Says, take your time to stand back up. Don't rush yourself. Simon Says, do 5 squats with me on my count. So let's go down and up. 1. And you guys can totally utilize your chair if you're comfortable. That's what I'm doing. Now down. Up. 2. And remember that nose over toes concept, so you guys can stay solid and stand up. Go ahead and go down. Nose over toes. 3. Go ahead and go down. 4. Go down. 5. Good. Simon Says, touch your middle right finger on your left knee. Simon Says, go back to normal. Simon Says, touch your middle left finger on your right knee. Okay, you can stand back up, but Simon did not say that, so you're supposed to be staying right here. Now Simon Says, stand back normal. Okay, that should conclude our session with Simon Says. We're going to transition to doing more dexterity exercises. All right, you guys, so we're going to do some simple hand exercises. And this is really important because as we get older, it is natural for there to be neurological damage and nerve damage, and it affects our fine motor movement skills. So we want to make sure that we are refiring those nerves and promoting muscle memory and creating those pathways so we can be able to utilize our hands very well. So what I'm going to do, so you're going to hold your hand up like this, and I'm going to lead you guys through 4 different positions. And this is position 1. And then this is position 2, where you bend at like 90 degrees at the big knuckles on your hand. And then position 3 is here, where you bend at the second knuckles. And then position 4 is a fist. So again, this is position 1. Position 2, 90 at the big knuckles. Position 3 folds at the second knuckle. And position 4 is a fist. So we're going to go through that a couple times. Follow my lead. Go ahead and do position 1, hold it solid. Position 2, position 3, and position 4. Position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4. Now I want you guys to have a really tight and solid hand. So position 1, have it really extend your fingers hard. In position 2, have that solid right there. Position 3, squeeze really hard. In position 4, squeeze hard on the fist. Let's do that once more. Position 1, position 2, position 3, and squeeze hard, position 4.
Okay everybody, welcome to this section of the video. By now you made it this far. Give yourself a thumbs up and a pat on the back. For this workout, we're gonna need a chair and 2 dumbbells or 2 water bottles, or like myself, got 2 Hydro Flask. Try not to be a hero like Jose, who's probably getting a 50-pound dumbbell. So don't be that guy. Hey everybody, by this time hopefully you have your weights ready. Okay, our first workout would be overhead press, seated overhead press. Starting positions will be arms at 90-degree angles, side of your body. We will do 10 reps, 3 sets each. Once I give the command go, you push up and then down. That will be your first rep. I will count with you and I will do the repetitions with you. Alright everybody, starting positions. Ready, begin. Up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10. Remember, everything's about control, not necessarily speed or strength right now. Whatever you can. If you want to add more water, make it more challenging, or take some water off to make it easier. You could even do it without the dumbbells if you're really struggling. Ready for set 2? Ready position? Up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10. If you feel like you're really struggling right now, you can go ahead and put your weights down. I notice Jose's arms are shaking right now, so I'm going to be doing this with him. Feel free to do it without the weights. Make sure you touch the fingertips, or you can just go straight up. Touching your fingertips is actually better because it helps you with the range of motion. Starting position, up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10. By now, hopefully you do feel a little bit of a burn and you actually see why we're doing this workout. We can't forget about our lower body. I know we've been doing that video for a while, lower body videos for a while, so we gotta implement upper body. We can't forget about that. Alright guys, awesome first workout. Give yourselves a pat on the back and give each other a thumbs up. Good. Our second workout is called the lateral dumbbell raises. We'll be sitting position. I will demonstrate. When I count to 1, this will be the starting position will be on the bottom, raising up, down. That will count as first 1 repetition. Repetitions and sets will be similar as the first workout. Let's begin with the starting position. Ready? Up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10. Try to remember this is more about technique and patience with yourself rather than rushing through this workout. You're gonna feel the burn afterward, trust me. Second set, up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10. Good job, guys. Ready for the last one? Here we go. Up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10. Good job, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. Now we're going to Connor again. Thank you.
Good job, everybody. High-five your webcam. Hope you're feeling good and positive. Did a great job. You can all take a seat now. We're gonna switch up the feeling of the class a little bit now. Instead of focusing on strength and balance as we have been, now we're gonna switch to just a cognitive exercise. As we mentioned in the beginning of the class, we want to strengthen our minds so that we can have the will and just the positivity and just the attitude to keep going every day and do our best and have a grand old time. So with that said, we're going to be playing a game where I tell you guys a story, and at the end of the story, we're going to ask a series of questions, and whoever can answer the most questions correctly wins. By the way, this is an incredibly true story. You can tell it's a true story because the title of the story is True Story. And that is a true story.
And I wrote it in 2nd grade. So, let's get started.
Hi, my name is Raku. I lived in prehistoric times when the dinosaurs roamed the earth. Well, I look like a bug with a green head and a purple thorax and a blue abdomen. Enough of that, though. Here's the real story, the true story. It all started at the T-Rex volcano. You see, T-Rexes were sick of having to stay in one place all the time. So they built a city.
But because of all the plants were far away, they would rot. So we expanded the city all over the earth. Yup.
Well, you might think the city was fun, but don't forget the peat, the swampy forest floor, and oh, God forbid, rotting instead of becoming a fossil. Also, there were lots of predators.
The savage T-Rex and the prehistoric sea creatures attacking us because we had a city and they didn't.
Oh, and I had some friends named Rico, Riku, Raka, Raymond, and last but not least, Ranu.
Then problems started to happen. Huge earthquakes, volcanoes erupting, soot in the air, hard to breathe. Meteorites caused fires, and we even had climate changes, so some plants got poisoned. Yeah, and that made all the meat eaters die. After all of this, the sea creatures were still jealous, so we built waterproof robots to make the city under the water. Made us mad that we built their city for them, but we did it anyway. 10 million years later, everything got destroyed. I know this because I'm a prehistoric bug, and this is a true story.